Welcome to the He's Got Issues DC Comics edition number 150.2. I'm John Cooney here to preview new DC Comics being released December 3rd, 2014, beginning alphabetically with Action Comics number 37. The spread of evil supernatural forces in Smallville continues to get worse, and Superman has no way to stop it. Will this damnation contamination spread to the rest of the world? Next we have Aquaman and The Others number 8. The Others try to survive the repercussions of their secret histories as Cheshire and the KG Beast look to thin the team's ranks permanently. We've also got Batman Essentials Batman Hush number 1. Batman's 75th anniversary celebration continues with another promotionally priced special presenting one of the Dark Knight's greatest tales, plus related tales from the 2014 DCE Essential Graphic Novels catalog. This special kicks off the acclaimed best-selling epic by writer Jeff Loeb and artist Jim Lee. Next we have Batman Eternal number 35. The events of Batman Eternal have changed the world of Batman for months. Jump on here to see the new world order. The third act begins with a bang as Gotham City's police have done the impossible. They've beaten Batman. We've also got Detective Comics number 37. Francis Manapul and Brian Buccellato return, and now's the time to take back Gotham City. Anarchy now. Next we have Earth 2 number 29. The displaced masses taking shelter in Chicago run for their lives when an unbelievable force descends on the city. Scattered and frantic, Barbara and Dick Grayson hunt for shelter and find a safe haven that hides a sinister secret. Will the two make it out alive with their son? We've also got Earth 2 World's End number 9. Outgunned, outnumbered, and outmatched, the world army led by Mr. Miracle and Big Barda begin their invasion of Apocalypse. Next we have Fairest number 32. The big day has finally arrived and the lottery winners are drawn. Who has the winning ticket? More importantly, will they be passports to liberty and happiness or 5 tickets to trouble? And speaking of trouble, will the Fox family make it to the farm before their pursuers catch up with them? And if they do make it, will anyone there be happy to see Reynard again? It's out of the frying pan and into the fire in the thrilling conclusion of the clamor for glamour. We've also got The Flash Season 0 number 3. The origin of Mr. Bliss is revealed. What plans does this terrible telepath have for Central City? And what can the Flash do to stop him when he can't even control his own mind? Next we have Gotham Academy number 3. If you thought getting detention was a pain, just wait till you see detention Gotham Academy style. We've also got Grayson number 5. Grayson is on a mission to stop Paragon from using the body parts of a dead villain to create something far more sinister. Next we have Green Arrow number 37. Blood will be shed when Green Arrow faces off against the assassin known as Merlin. We also have Green Lantern number 37. Godhead Act 3 Part 1. Hal Jordan has to enlist the help of one of his greatest foes, Black Hand, or else watch the universe fall before the growing army of the new gods. But getting Black Hand to help and getting him to help the way you need him to are two very different things. Next we have Hinterkind number 13. Step back in time to before the deadly plague that almost wiped out mankind took hold in A Diary of the Plague Years Part 1. From the streets of New York to the boulevards of Paris and the mountain stronghold of Afghanistan, the beginning of the end starts here as the city prepare to unleash their long-awaited revenge. War has been declared and we have already lost. We've also got Injustice Gods Among Us Year 3 number 5. On Themyscira, Ares, god of war, explains to Hippolyta that Wonder Woman's coma is no natural thing. Meanwhile, in the Tower of Fate, Constantine and his allies deal with their losses and try to determine who is responsible for the carnage. It's time to recruit a new ally for the mystic realm, but whose side will he actually be on? Next we have Justice League 3000 number 12. 2 words, blue and gold. Well, okay, 3 words. The blue and the... Wait, that's 4 words. Okay, let's try this. The team of Blue Beetle and Booster Gold are back. By Giffen and DeMatteis. Is the universe ready for them? Are you? We've also got Lobo number 3. Learn the truth about Lobo, including why he left his home, how he adopted the code he lives by, and how he's going to defeat 6 deadly assassins trying to destroy the Earth. If that's not enough, wait till you see what he does when a special guest star is revealed on the last page of this issue. Next we have Looney Tunes number 222, Bugs in Space. Marvin the Martian visits his outer space neighbor Bugs Bunny to borrow a cup of sugar and to take over the universe. With the help of K9, will Marvin succeed, or will one of Bugs' Acme space products, just add water, save Earth from being conquered? We've also got The Names number 4 of 9. Things seem to be looking up for Katya and her stepson Philip's quest to discover who killed Katya's husband, but now the arrival of the surgeon complicates matters. Katya discovers the truth about the surgeon's origins, Philip reveals he's never seen a woman naked, and the Dark Loops make a move. Next we have New 52 Future's End number 31. After the revelation of the last 2 issues, the endgame begins. One hero retires, another reconsiders his career, and the world says goodbye to a third. We've also got Secret 6 number 1. Gail Simone is back with the New 52 debut of the fan-favorite team, the Secret Six. 6 strangers are brought together under mysterious circumstances for an explosive first issue that will leave everyone asking, what is the secret? Next we have Sinestro number 7, Godhead Act 2 Part 5. The mission to Zamaron and the Star Sapphires yields a shocking secret about the White Lantern, but in this case, knowledge isn't power. It's clear that a strike on New Genesis is imperative, but without a mother box, the home of the gods is forever out of reach. Sinestro, however, is not convinced, and a determined Sinestro can be a very bad thing. We've also got Swamp Thing number 37, The Machine Queen Part 3. Lines are drawn and strange allies are recruited as the Machine Queen assembles her army, while Anton Arcane and the Fungal Avatar take sides. Plus, Swamp Thing receives a dire visit from John Constantine. And we've got Wolf Moon number 1 of 6. Don't miss the start of this new 6-issue miniseries. Wolf Moon is a horrific werewolf hunt unlike any other. When Dylan Chase's family was slaughtered by the wolf, his life was forever changed. Dylan sets out to destroy the creature, but he soon learns that lycanthropy is far more insidious than legends ever said. With each full moon, he draws closer to the monster, and with each full moon, he becomes more aware that in order to stop the wolf, he must kill a human being and become a fearful monster himself. Out in trades this week, we've got Batman, the Jiro Kuwata Batmanga Volume 1 trade paperback. In the 1960s, at the height of the Batman TV series' popularity, a shonen manga magazine in Japan serialized 53 chapters of original comics starring the Dark Knight, all written and illustrated by mangaka Jiro Kuwata. Now DC Entertainment is proud to publish the complete Batman manga adventures in English for the first time in 3 painstakingly restored volumes. The adventure begins when the dynamic duo faces the insidious threat of Lord Deathman. Next we have Marshal Law trade paperback. Marshal Law is back. This futuristic law official is charged with policing superheroes gone rogue by any means necessary, all while fighting his own self-hatred for being the thing he hates most, a superhero. Featuring art by Kevin O'Neill, illustrator of the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, the centerpiece of this massive paperback is the 6-part tale in which Marshal Law hunts down the Sleep Man, a serial killer who is connected to the popular hero known as the Public Spirit. Collects Marshal Law number 1 through 6, Marshal Law Fear and Loathing, Marshal Law Takes Manhattan, Marshal Law Kingdom of the Blind, Marshal Law The Hateful Dead, Marshal Law Super Babylon, and Marshal Law Secret Tribunal number 1 and 2. We've also got The Movement Volume 2 Fighting for the Future trade paperback. It's the cops and politicians of Coral City against a ragtag group of young vigilantes known as The Movement, these stories from issues 7 through 12. But after the team has been taken down, only Vengeance Moth is left to protect the streets from the Graveyard faction. Next we have New 52 Future's End Volume 1 trade paperback. 5 years from now, the DC Universe is reeling from a war with another Earth, leaving the world unprepared for an approaching evil that threatens to destroy the future. As heroes are turned into mindless villains, the planet as we know it is no more. The only salvation lies in the past, where this future apocalypse must be averted. Can a time-traveling Batman Beyond help a massive cast of the DCU's finest avert the impending apocalypse in these stories from issues 0 through 17 of the new weekly series? We've also got Nightwing Volume 1 Bludhaven trade paperback. Nightwing flies solo in these 1990 stories from his 4-issue miniseries and issues 1 through 8 of his solo series. To kick things off, Nightwing uncovers new facts about the murder of his parents that suggest there was far more to the deaths than he ever suspected, but shadowy forces have reasons to keep the truth buried. Next we have Pride of Baghdad Deluxe Edition hardcover. The acclaimed original graphic novel written by Brian K. Vaughan is back in a new deluxe edition featuring previously unpublished developmental art and more. In the spring of 2003, a pride of lions escaped from the Baghdad Zoo during an American bombing raid. Lost and confused, hungry but free, the 4 lions roamed the decimated streets of Baghdad in a desperate struggle for their lives. And we've got Red Lanterns Volume 5 Atrocities trade paperback. The Reds have a new recruit, Supergirl, but even her power won't make Guy Gardner's team unstoppable, and they weren't counting on the arrival of the Judge. Collects 27 and 29 through 34, the Red Lantern half of Green Lantern Red Lantern 28, Red Lantern's Annual number 1, and Supergirl number 31. Okay, so that's it for DC this week, but of course there's still plenty of other books out this week too, so be sure to check out my YouTube channel at he'sgotissues.com to see both the Marvel and Indies videos for this week, as well as my featured video with the usual roundup of all my favorites for the week, with a little more depth and insight than you get here. And if you like these videos, be sure to let me know by leaving a comment and subscribing. You can also follow He's Got Issues on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Tumblr to see everything I'm reading as I read it. So until next week, I'm John Cooney, and I've got issues.